Welcome to Safe Secure Surfing's summary review of PureVPN. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at PureVPN. We're going to be taking a look at the following metrics. We're going to be taking a look at their customer service, their pricing, payment methods, privacy, platform supported, and then we did some tests as well. We did a DNS leak test, an IP location test, a speed test, and a WebRTC leak test. So we're going to be taking a look at all of these, and we're going to be discussing each of these metrics further in this video. So this is a quick overview of the results that we had with PureVPN. We found that we had great results with the customer service, payment options, privacy, platform supported, and then the speed test. Had average results with the pricing, and then we found areas where PureVPN struggles were with the DNS leak test, the IP location, the WebRTC leak test. So we go into further detail for each of these different metrics in the video. So without any further delay, let's get started with customer service. So first up, we're going to be taking a look at PureVPN's customer service. They offer a live chat option that's available 24/7, 365 days a year. So whenever I ask them any questions on their live chat option, and this image here that we're displaying in the video is actually a cropped image of their chat option that's available in the bottom right hand corner when you first log onto their website. So any of the questions that I had, they answered within a short matter of time, within a few seconds to maybe at most half a minute. They provided answers to all the questions that I had. They also have some other options that are available for customer service via their email. They've got a Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Google Plus presence. They also have a do-it-yourself form option that you can delve deeper into dealing, or if you're looking for answers on your own. What I found was the nicest option though, and the quickest response was through the live chat option that was available. So with all of that being said, let's move on to our next metric, which is pricing. So now we'll take a quick look at PureVPN's pricing options. The image here shows three different options. They actually offer an annual pricing option as well. So if you want to go on a month-to-month one, you're going to pay $10.95 per month. All of these figures are in US dollars. If you want to go with a 6-month one, as they show there, it's $8.95 per month, which is an 18% discount. If you want to go with their annual plan, it'll be $5.99 per month, which is a 45% discount. And then the best price reduction overall is if you go with their 2-year plan, which is $3.25 per month. It should be noted that each of these, you're paying for more than 1 month at a time. You pay for the full upfront cost at the beginning. So for instance, with the annual plan, it's $71.88. You'd be billed that every year. PureVPN also offers a 7-day money-back guarantee. So you can pay for your options and then take their service for a test drive, check out all the features, check out all the different options that are available. Should be noted though, if you're paying with either the cryptocurrency options or via gift cards, you're not eligible for a refund. If you just want to take it for a quick trial, they have a 3-day trial option. You pay $2.50. It's non-refundable, but it lets you not make a longer term commitment than that, and you can just give it a quick trial to check out all the features. Now we're going to move over to payment options. PureVPN has many different ways that you can pay. This is just a small sampling of options that are available. At the time of this video, they have over 40 different payment options. They include the standard credit card options, so Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, etc. They also include PayPal, Bitcoin, and gift card payments are also accepted. So next we'll discuss the privacy options that PureVPN offers. Take a look at a few different things: encryption, internet kill switch, jurisdiction, logging information, protocols, and servers. So starting off with encryption, PureVPN uses kind of the industry standard AES 256-bit encryption. PureVPN offers an internet kill switch. So anytime something causes your VPN to disconnect for whatever reason, your connection to the internet will also be disconnected. So this will help to protect your anonymity. Until the VPN is re-engaged, you won't be exposed to any information being leaked out via not being behind a VPN firewall. So after that, talk about the jurisdiction. So PureVPN is located in Hong Kong. This keeps it out of the eyes of the Five Eyes countries, which are Australia, Canada, New Zealand, United Kingdom, and the United States. This provides us an extra layer of security to keep the prying eyes of these country spy agencies to monitor your internet history. Logging information. PureVPN has a no logging policy. They state on their website, PureVPN does not maintain any records of your online activities or browsing habits. Nothing stored, nothing shared. Quite like that line about if they don't store any information, they can't share any information. So some of the protocols that they're using for this, they have a few different options, but they include PPTP, L2TP, IKEV2, SSTP, OpenVPN, UDP, and OpenVPN TCP. And last but not least, in the privacy section here, PureVPN offers a large number of servers based around the globe. They are currently located in over 141 countries and 180 locations, with more than 750 servers over this, with over 88,000 unique IP locations. So now we're going to discuss the platform supported. PureVPN is compatible with iOS, Windows, Mac OS, and Android right out of the box. Their app works immediately without any additional setup required. They also are available with Linux, some different routers and gaming systems, but these have to be manually set up. A complete complete listing of all of the different platforms that PureVPN services can be found in our review, which is listed in the link below. So far we've discussed a bunch of the features, pricing, payment options, and things like that. Now we're going to move into the test section of our review. We did 4 different tests. We did a DNS leak test, a speed test, an IP location test, and a WebRTC leak test. We'll discuss these. So first up is the DNS leak test. So PureVPN did not fare very well here. What we did is we did a test before PureVPN was launched and after PureVPN was launched. And as would be expected, we found a DNS leak before the service was launched. But what was disappointing was each of the 3 websites that we checked had a number of servers being detected after PureVPN was launched. We used 3 different websites: dnsleaktest.com, dnsleak.com, and dns-leak.com. As you can see in the display here, each of them were showing multiple servers being detected. In the case of the last 2, we actually saw an increase in the number of servers detected. Our second test took a look at the IP locations. We used the website iplocation.net, which is an aggregate site that pulls from 5 different websites to test the IP locations. So we went to 4 different locations. We started off in Vancouver, Canada. We moved over to Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, then back over to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and finally we ended up in Europe at Warsaw in Poland. What we were doing with each of these is we were just doing a test to see if the IP locations matched up with what we had selected from PureVPN's server list. So in the first 3 cases, Vancouver, Canada, Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, and Buenos Aires, Argentina, we were showing that 4 of the 5 websites were showing that they were actually reporting from the cities that we had selected at that time. But in the 5th one, it was showing in 2 cases coming from Houston, Texas in the United States, and then the 3rd case was coming from Los Angeles, California. Only Warsaw, Poland was showing that all 5 websites on iplocation.net were broadcasting from Warsaw, Poland. Okay, so now we're taking a look at the speed tests that we did. We took a look at the download speed and the upload speeds of my internet connection before PureVPN was launched and after PureVPN was launched. We used 3 websites: speedtest.org, speedof.me, and speakeasy.net/speedtest. Came up with an average download speed of 7.83 megabits per second and an average upload speed of 0.96 megabits per second before PureVPN was launched. Afterwards, we saw a reduction to 7.44 megabits per second for a download speed, which is a reduction of 0.039 megabits per second, and an upload speed of 0.93, which is a negligible reduction down to 0.03 megabits per second. Alright, the final test that we did, we took a look at our WebRTC leak test to see how well PureVPN hid the WebRTC, which stands for Web Real-Time Communication. So what we did is we took a look using 3 different websites: ipleak.net, browserleaks.com, and whatismyipaddress.com. Took a look at 3 metrics: local IP addresses, public IP addresses, and then the IPv6 address before PureVPN was launched and after PureVPN was launched. We wanted to see what it was looking like beforehand, showing my IP address beforehand, and we wanted to see how well it masked it after PureVPN had been launched. So what we found is that in all 3 cases with the 3 different websites, the public IP address was changed to the server location that I had selected. But what was disappointing was the IPv6 address in all 3 websites at ipleak.net, browserleaks.com, and whatismyipaddress.com. It was showing my real IP address, IPv6 address, which was not what we were hoping to see. So it was a little bit disappointing in that regard. So with that, we've completed our review, PureVPN. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. All information can also be found at our website, safesecuresurfing.com, where you can take a look at all of the information that was presented here in more detail. We've got screenshots, we've got the charts as well as everything, and as well as a few other features that are available on our review at our website. A link to the review can be found in the description below.